What's going on?
Not much. How you doing? How you doing?
Yo, how you doing?
How's it going?
What are we doing here?
We're hanging out in the middle of nowhere in beautiful Roslin, Ontario. And we're really in the middle of nowhere. It's awesome because we don't have any neighbors. High fences make good neighbors.
But what are we doing here?
We're riding dirt bikes, man.
Are those dirt bikes?
Well, they're electric dirt bikes. So we are at the first all-electric dirt bike track in Canada. And we're riding Qulbix bikes, which are 12 kilowatt bikes. So to put that in perspective, an average electric mountain bike has about 500 watts, maybe 750 watts, and these have 12,000. So they have a lot of power.
They do. I can attest to it.
They have a lot of power, a surprising amount of power, but they only weigh 120 pounds. They have
Quiet.
They're quiet. They have no clutch. They have no gears.
They're green.
They're very green. They're very eco-friendly, and you get a nice little nature tour when you go riding, as you already saw.
I did. It was a little bit muddy, and I got a little bit scared, but it was good.
And we almost ran into a young buck, actually. But he did have a rack. He was a buck. So,
and why did we almost run into a young buck?
Because he can't hear you coming. So it's a good idea to talk when you're riding, actually, 'cause the bikes are a little too quiet. But we have wild turkeys, we have deer, we have beavers, we have raccoons, we have porcupines, foxes, bears. You don't see them very often. They're pretty
Foxes.
shy. Foxes.
We have phones falling over.
Well, that lasted. Good. We are in beautiful Roslin at TerreMX. Oh! Children!
Sorry.
No, it's good. Children are good.
That's Sia. She's our test pilot. Hi, everybody.
And this is Dan Turcotte.
Nice to meet y'all. Welcome. Welcome to my little slice of paradise.
These are Dan's bikes, 2 of the bikes. How many bikes do you have in your fleet?
We have 9 with access to a few more, but we have 9 bikes in the rental and instructor fleet here. We have they're mostly Qulbix bikes, which are made in Slovenia. So for any of you that have ridden e-bikes before, an average e-mountain bike or e-bicycle is about 500 watts. These are 12,000 watts. They've got over 200 foot-pounds of torque, but they're fully programmable, super easy to ride, and guaranteed to have as much power as you're going to want on a dirt bike. They are just a ton of fun. They're amazing to ride. Love them.
And you do group lessons here?
So yeah, so we do group lessons. We can do groups of up to 8 at a time, or we can do bigger groups if we stagger people throughout the day. And we have 3 instructors, including myself, plus a track manager. So we can even break off into groups and work with different skill levels. The track has 4 different track configurations, as you've seen. So you can do just the front field if you want. So this entire front field is about a quarter of the track. The actual track's about 3.5 kilometers long, goes way back into the woods.
Goes deep into the woods. That away, that away.
Past the tree line.
Yeah.
It goes way out there. And there are a ton of wild animals just hanging out on the track, as we saw. Beautiful deer back there. And yeah, we just go out in groups. You get to ride for the whole day. We're sponsored by FXR, so we provide full body armor, gear, jerseys, pads, everything. Here, let me take the phone.
Which is
Switcheroo.
huh?
Badass, yo. Looks amazing. So when you fall, it doesn't hurt. Because you're going to want to push
It hurts your ego.
It hurts your ego.
Hurts your ego.
With the exception of one jump, all the jumps are filled in tabletop, so they're very easy to jump. So you can learn to jump, and you can do 6 inches or you can do 50 feet. Doesn't really matter.
I went for 6 inches.
6 inches.
You went for 50 feet. Yeah.
Going really crazy.
Yeah.
And the bikes last a surprisingly long time on a charge. So you can go out and ride for an hour, 2 hours, and the bike will still have 60-70% power. Plug it in for 40 minutes and you charge back up again.
And you teach beginners. You don't have to know how to ride a motorcycle, nothing, right?
You have to be able to ride a bicycle. So there are a few things that you need to have.
Yeah.
Okay? You have to be able to ride a bicycle because you have to know how to keep it upright.
Yeah.
And you have to be at least 4'11", ideally 5 feet.
Height. Okay.
Because you have to be able to swing your legs over.
Right.
There are no age restrictions. You just have to be tall enough to ride the bike.
Right.
If you want to bring a minor with you, that's totally fine, but we ask that you stay here with them, just because it's a dirt bike track and they're going to want to go fast.
Okay.
We do have some weight restrictions as well. The suspension on these bikes are not designed to carry people over 250 pounds.
Okay.
So for a safety thing, the bikes have lots of power, but over the jumps and stuff, the suspension doesn't really hold it very well. So basically you have to be over 5 feet and under 250 pounds.
Okay.
Otherwise anybody can ride them.
Good. Fun. Okay, let's do some footage of us riding.
Yeah.
Ta. Fooyah. Because this is the funny stuff.
Okay,
too.
so he's on. Okay, so e-bikes are a lot different because you can't hear when they're running. So we have safety lanyards. Right now the throttle will not work, but we have different power switches that we adjust for you. Your voltage is on, you're active. So all you need to do is clip that on and your bike is now in gear and ready to ride. If you touch that throttle, the bike takes off. These bikes have over two...
There's no sound.
There is no sound. There is zero sound. So you can't tell how fast you're going on these, which sometimes gets a little sketchy. And they have a lot of torque, so they take off really fast when they're ready to go.
Yeah.
Oops, I forgot to turn mine on.
I think you want to lead.
I'm not ready. You sure? Oh, you're getting pretty quick.
Yeah, that corner to start. I'll follow you through that
Yeah,
corner.
I'm just waiting for my bike to boot up.
Oh.
There. Okay, you want to follow me?
Yeah, go.
Good.
Okay. Oh, hold on, my kickstand's not up.
Sorry?
Kickstand.
Oh, yeah, you might want to put your kickstand up.
Go, Dada. 1, 2, 3,
Go for it.
go.
Nice. Standing up over the jump.
Whoa, that is a big jump. That is a big jump, Mama.
Yes, he did.
Dada. She did jump.
Just saw a butterfly.
The bottoms of my tires were 10 feet in the air and I landed right the heck over there. About broke the bloody bike in half, but... That's a good t-shirt. I'm the noise. Go ahead, go that way.
Okay. I missed it. There they go.
Okay, so we'll go easy over this one, and then you're going to speed up. Speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up.
She is good at riding bikes, isn't she, Sia? That's Joanne.
How did it go, guys? I'm sold. That's too much fun.
You look great. Even Sia thought you were going really well.
Oh yeah? Well,
Yeah.
she knows. She's the resident expert.
Put your hand up, dude.
I thought you were telling me to stop talking.
No. Shut.
Allez, tais-toi.